Hello, everybody. Kelly Acheson at AStampAbove.com coming to you live from Menasha, Wisconsin. Let me get my iPad set up here and make sure that oops, hang on, it just fell over. How's everybody doing tonight? Here we go. We've got Michigan, Iowa, Tennessee, another Michigan, Washington State in the house. Yes, Maine is here, North Central West Virginia. Someone in the building's alarm is going off. Nancy, that sounds a little scary. Wendy, I'm sorry your Vikings lost today. Oklahoma, California, Florida, Iowa, California. Yay, Australia, woohoo! Oh, Nancy, may need to evacuate. Well, take your iPad with you. You'll have something to do. Oh my gosh, how is everybody tonight? I am so happy to be here with you. It has been a very long day for me, I'm not gonna lie. Go Packers, woo! We won, killed the Bears today. Sorry, Bears fans, but it was pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. Go Bills tomorrow, woohoo! Who just popped in there? Lynn is here from Australia too. Yay, Lynn. Happy you could make it. So, oh my goodness, it has been a day. I have been up since 5 o'clock this morning. You guys know I'm not a morning person. There's only a few things that can get me up really early in the morning. And one of them is hunting. So we were hunting today. We were in northern Wisconsin. And so yes, I've had a very long day. Up at 5 a.m. and then a 3+ hour drive home today. And believe me, I did not look like this when I got home. I got home, said hi to Steve, unpacked my cooler, threw my stuff in the living room, and it's still in there, and it probably will be for a while. That's how I roll. And I'm like, I gotta go take a shower. And he goes, yes, please. I didn't smell. Hello, Elsa from Greenville. We've got Minnesota, North Carolina. Oh, you guys are all popping in here. We've got Green Bay. Green Bay, Lola's in the house. Yay, Packers. Oh, the Broncos. What did that say? The Broncos. No, Broncos win today, lost by 1 point. That's pretty rough, right? We killed the Bears up north and in Chicago. No, the game was in Green Bay. Little play on words there. We had a lot of fun bear hunting, and we got one bear yesterday. And we treated another bear. We got to take the babies in to the tree, which was challenging, I will say. Valerie is rather scared of the whole bear thing. And she's got some unrealistic fears that we're working on. She's getting better, so I'm really proud of her, but she always wants us to keep our windows rolled up when we're in the truck because she thinks the bears will come in, and we try to explain to her that they won't. So it's kind of cute. And she's a professional woods potty person. She went potty in the woods many times over the weekend, so she did really, really good. And oh my gosh, my hair is kind of a mess. Yeah, we had a good time. My mom is 78 years old. She goes bear hunting with us. So it was me and Haley and Valerie and Dawson. And we all pile in the truck and just have fun. Our group that we hunt with is amazing and fantastic, and we love them very much. We've been doing this for years and years. So it's a family tradition for us. Steve doesn't go bear hunting with us. So, yeah, it's interesting, right? It's just the girls and now Dawson. We got one boy. Well, we had a great time. We had fantastic food. They had a fish fry last night, all fish that they caught over the summer. So that was really good. And we didn't have any weird stuff that happened. No incidents. So that's always a plus, right? What did you guys do this weekend? I want to hear about your weekend. I don't have a John report tonight because I was super busy last week. I was pretty much right here. And yeah, it was a crazy week for me. Very, very busy. Oh, and I was sick. So that played a part. I caught a cold and I'm still kind of dealing with a little bit of it. I hope I don't get sniffly while we're here tonight. But my chest is still a little congested, but I'm feeling much better. And if you guys are catching colds right now, I'll tell you my little secret. 3 ibuprofen and a Sudafed. That like totally did it for me. The Sudafed gave me the energy. My head was buzzing. Like I was like, whoo, my hair's buzzing. And it gave me energy and it cleared up my sinuses and I could continue to work all day. But I did take care of myself. I took a nap every day pretty much. So, oh, Tina closed her pool. I know, that's really sad, right? But my pool isn't even open yet and it's scheduled to close on Friday. So my pool guy has disappeared. He hurt his neck. He told me on Labor Day. He hurt his neck, so he was gone the whole week before that, and I haven't heard from him or seen him since. The garage, I don't know if this was happening last weekend. I don't think so. But the garage still continues to be an ongoing disaster. They put both service doors on wrong. They swing the wrong way. They corrected those. They put the upstairs window in upside down, and that almost fell out. They fixed that. There was some people here that did a good job and put all the siding on, and it's insulated, but that's as far as it went. And they were supposed to get the whole ceiling in, all the walls over the insulation. Steve and I were both gone this weekend, and we came home to, might have taken them 3 hours to put that insulation in. So I just don't know what the problem is, but we have some progress going. Fred finished the deck. It's fantastic. Steve loves it. I could care less. Like, I don't care about the deck. It's just a little deck to get us out of the house. So he loves it. I'm happy. Good gravy. Are children building the garage? Deb wants to know. Well, they did send some children one day, and I shouldn't say that. It was a young guy and a girl to build the garage. The girl was really good. The boy, he knew not what he was doing. They broke off one of our chain link fence posts at the ground at the cement because he stood on top of it to work on the garage. It's just been a nightmare. And you know what? I just have to say, it is what it is, right? Yeah. So I don't have a John report. I haven't seen him all week. Steve went to his buddies. He's got a house on a lake, so he went there. I don't know if he stayed all weekend or not because I was gone, but he did go golfing and he had fun doing that. He's still kind of sick too, so we're both kind of like, meh, but we're going to have fun tonight. Don't worry. Took my Sudafed. Not going to lie. Yeah. What else is happening? We just started the catalog kickoff, you guys. If you have not joined the catalog kickoff, we have a brand new mini catalog that went live last Wednesday. And this beauty, right? And now I can show you the inside, so that's good. The catalog just went live last Wednesday. Our catalog kickoff started out Wednesday with a meet and greet. I know a lot of you are in the catalog kickoff. Watched Barb today. She just did her live class for our make and takes today, so that was exciting. I actually got to watch it when I got home today, so yay! There are quite a few items, Nancy says, quite a few items that are out of stock, but hang on. Most of them are coming in this next week. So that's good news. And I'm super happy about that because I'm going to be using the autumn leaves paper. I don't know what it's called. We'll get to it. I don't know all the names yet, but that's coming in this week, not next week, this week, because it's Sunday. So it's all about autumn. Yes, Nancy. It's so gorgeous, right? It's coming in this week. So don't worry. We did run out of a lot of stuff that, you know, this stuff is going fast and it's super popular. I'm excited because I'm going to be showing you guys some of the online exclusives tonight. I just happen to have them here. So I'm going to show them to you. And, Joan spent the weekend caring for her husband after surgery. Oh, and your son came home to help. Oh, that's so nice, right? It's always nice to have family help. Yeah, I hope he's doing well too. Cynthia will be on a cruise. Yay! That's exciting. I love cruises. Love them. My stepdaughter Stephanie just went on a cruise to Alaska with her okay, so it gets confusing. Stephanie's remarried, but she was widowed, and her first husband's family, so her in-laws from her first husband, took all of the adult children on a cruise to Alaska, and Stephanie just loved it. She was sharing pictures. I've been there twice on that cruise, and I just know how beautiful it was. So I was really excited that she had a great time. And I'm so grateful to her first husband's family for welcoming her current husband. They just got married last year, if you guys remember, and he's super, super nice, and they're really good, nice people. So I was happy she got to do that. That was fun. What else? My mom is not going bear hunting with us next weekend. She is going to her class reunion. And let's see, she's 78, 68, 58. So it probably be like, I don't know. It's a lot of years. I don't know what year her class reunion is, but it's a lot of years. I just had my class reunion, and I don't know what year it was either. Probably, I can't even math, and it's hard to think. But I just had my class reunion in July. Always fun. Love going. I'm from a small school, so we kind of all know each other. And I told you guys all about that. But anyway, so I'm sad my mom won't be coming bear hunting with us. But Haley, the babies, and me, math is hard, Wendy says, we'll be going up to have some fun. So I got to figure out food this week too, because, you know, we all eat as a big, huge group. I don't know how many there are, 20, 30 people, and we all contribute food. So I got to figure that out this week too. Now, catalog kickoff started on Wednesday with a live meet and greet. Barb was live for a make and take class today. We have an entire make and take packet available for the catalog kickoff, and it lasts from Wednesday of this last week through the 20th. There's tons and tons of fun. Card challenges, mystery stamping. There's going to be a card swap. We have 3 live classes for, I'm too pretty for math, Heather says, exactly. 3 live classes for the make and takes, and then we do 3 additional classes using all kinds of products out of our fabulous mini catalog to give you tons and tons of creative inspiration. So if you haven't joined the catalog kickoff yet, it's available on my blog. Just go to my blog, www.AStampAbove.com, scroll down until you see the graphic, catalog kickoff, and you can sign up there. It's only $15, and believe me, it is totally worth it. Make and take packets are available, and I'm going to show you guys what we're using in the catalog kickoff. So, first of all, the rustic crate bundle. Oh my goodness. I'm going to start designing with these tonight after we're done with our live, but this is one of the fabulous bundles that we're able to use. Donna said she watched Barb this morning. The cards were great. I know, right? That Barb gives all the good tips. She really does. Karen said she forgot to order make and take packets. Go to my blog. There's a graphic there. You can order them. I still have openings, so don't fret. Then we're also going to be using the Berry Cute, let me hold it up here, Berry Cute bundle. This is so fun. I can't wait to start playing with these. And, oh, hang on. And we're going to pop the So Sincere Sentiment set in there. Okay. And then we're also going to use the Distressed Tile 3D embossing folder, the Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder, the gold satin edged ribbon. Okay, let me start. This is going to be in your make and take packet. If you order the make and take packet, it includes pre-cut cardstock for 9 make and takes, plus a whole roll of this ribbon, a package of these beautiful adhesive backed speckled dots. They're really, really pretty. I hope that can focus on those. A packet of the adhesive backed glitter sequins. Woo, aren't those pretty? Half a roll of the Balmy Blue Sparkle ribbon. And let's see, I want to make sure that I'm telling you guys the right things here. Yeah, everything is halvesies except for the gold ribbon. This you get a full roll of. You also get a half a pack of the Berry Christmas 12 by 12 Designer Series paper, a half a pack of the silver and gold 12 by 12. This paper is got adhesive on the back, so it's already a sticker, right? Gold and silver glitter paper, that's a sticker. This is part of our online exclusives right now. And also a pack of the Tartan Foil Designer Series paper. This is part of our online exclusives also. So I've got all of that stuff piled up here in a bin because when I get done tonight, providing I'm still awake, I am going to be designing cards for my Make and Take class, which is on Thursday. So there's a whole schedule in the Facebook group for the catalog kickoff. And again, all of that stuff, these things are add-ons. These are not in the price of $55, but you can choose to add these onto your order with your Make and Takes if you don't have them. All of that stuff for $55. So yeah, and we're giving away lots of prizes in the kickoff too. So that's really fun. I'm just going to set these aside so I do not lose them. You guys see my drawer coming open? No, you can't see that. Oh, my drawers, they make me crazy. Somebody told me I should put a shim under the front, and I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to do it because that was brilliant. All right. Let's see. What do we have here? Okay. So, new catalog kickoff. This is the graphic you're looking for on my blog. Okay, you click on that, see, read more, and it'll open right up. You can register. If you're a Stamp Happy Academy member, this is free to you. Okay, so you need to go to Stamp Happy Academy and look under events. There's a link to the Facebook group in there for you. And if you are on my team, the catalog kickoff is also free to you. So in our newsletter that I send out every Wednesday is a link to the Facebook group. Go in there, answer the questions to join the group. The Make and Take packet has the Make and Take graphic on it, so you can look for that. Everybody's talking about my nails, so let me tell you something funny about my nails. So you guys remember last week they were like, what's our new color? The purple. They were a lavender color and kind of like Highland Heather. And I had a little bit of silver glitter on my fingernails. And so I went back and I got a fall color and I wanted some gold glitter. And I told her just a tiny bit of glitter up here by my cuticle. That's what I wanted. But she got really crazy and carried away. And while they do look pretty back here, I don't know. I just think they're kind of gaudy. I see my gaudy fingernails. But I'm glad you guys like them. So thank you very much because Colors for University of Minnesota. There you go. Let's see, what else do I have here? I think I might still have a couple of my Trucking Along classes available. I've got a couple more packets for the Gorgeously Made if you're looking for online classes for this. They're fun. And I don't know if Hey Chuck is sold out or not, but you'll find it on my blog. If it's sold out, it'll say it's sold out. And then, of course, you guys, don't forget about Stamp Happy Academy. This is the best website in the world. You can join it no matter where you live, whatever country. We love you all. And basic membership is $19.95. Premium memberships includes live classes every month, and that is $34.95. You can do live only for $20. Go check it out at stamphappyacademy.ning.com, and you'll love it. It's fantastic. There's over 100 online classes in there right now that once you join, you get access to. All right, we're going to be talking about Bag of Bones. This is my newest online class. Yay! Anybody who gets that close to your nails should be prepared to pay for your next appointment. Thank you. That's funny. I love it. So lots of things going on. Fall is always a really busy time for Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, right? Oh, and I got to show you guys my Packer earrings too, because I'm like all Green Bay today. Yeah. Okay, we have prizes. Prizes. first of all, give me a thumbs up. If you give me a thumbs up, that really helps me in all of the internet analytics that really none of us understand. I just know that it's helpful. If you could click on that thumbs up button right now, that would be great. We have 432 people watching and only 142 thumbs up. So give me a thumbs up. That's always fantastic for me. You can win a prize from me by commenting. So if you're new to me, make sure you leave a comment. It doesn't matter what you say. It's got to be nice. But you can just leave a comment. These are the ombre matte decorative dots. And I put everybody's name in a drawing for the comments from my last live. Diane Regusette of Marquette, Michigan, you are the winner. Watch for your happy mail coming soon. I love these dots. They're so pretty. Okay, I got to get a drink. Hang on. My throat is especially dry because of the Sudafed. That really like dries you out. Becky wants to know, how is Chef Steve? Well, Becky, let me tell you, he's also sick, but he's getting better too. He has started cooking again, and last week he made me chicken breasts. He flash fried them in olive oil, and then he also sauteed and caramelized onions and mushrooms, and then he put provolone cheese on the chicken breasts and melted that, and then we eat them with the onions and mushrooms, and then he made baked potatoes. So he's cooking again, which is good news because you guys know I don't like to cook, and it's his job. He needs to take care of me. That's what he needs to do. And get his mind off the darn garage, right? Okay, next way that you can win, did I put that back on? Yes. Next way that you can win fabulous prizes from me is sharing this video. Someplace on your screen is a share button. Share it to Facebook, share it to Instagram, wherever it lets you share it to, just share it. That also really helps me grow my business, so I appreciate it. Oh, Kim says we're frozen, but I'm still running. So Becky wants him to come cook for you. No, I'm pretty firm about it. No, not going to happen. Next, we have, for sharing, I have the Good Things cards and envelopes. This was a special promotion a while back, and it's got all of these cards. They're scored. They're like colored on one side, white on the other, and then some really fun envelopes. There are 20 in here. So a pack of cards and envelopes. These are fun to decorate. And this is going out to Shirley Nicholson of Two Harbors, Minnesota for sharing my live last week. So thank you so much. Next up, the third way that you can win prizes from me is to place orders with me. And you guys know that I always, always, always appreciate your orders. They are what keeps me in business. It keeps my bills paid. And I have Donna Manning, if you remember last week, she donated some duplicate supplies that she had to us. And I am going to give the fresh cut flowers and the fresh cut stems dies. And these are going out to Sandra Jarrett of Oconomowoc, say that 3 times fast, Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, for placing an order with me. Everybody was entered in a drawing and her name was drawn. So Sandra Jarrett, Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, these are going out to you. Thank you guys so much. I just want to let you guys know how much I appreciate you. I love spending Sunday night with you. You make my whole week, no matter how crazy it might get, how many hours I might work, you guys make my week on a Sunday night. Like, this perks me up, gives me renewed energy, charges my batteries, and I just want you to know how much I appreciate you spending Sunday night with me. So Kathleen wants to know if we found out what caused the garage fire. No, it was undetermined. But the fire inspector said that it was probable that it was one of the battery packs that was charging in the garage. You know how we charge the drill battery pack and this battery pack, and we had a little 4-wheeler that's battery operated for Val, that battery pack. They couldn't really tell because the damage was so bad. What happened is the fire started over by the workbench, which leads us to believe it was something over there, which is where the battery packs are, right? And that's right where our gas line is. We have a gas line that goes to a furnace in the garage, and also the heater for the pool. It goes out the back of the garage for the pool. And when that fire started in that area, it actually melted the gas line. And what is a gas line made out of? Copper, maybe? I don't know. And the gas line broke and fell down, and it was like a blowtorch. So who knows what started the fire, but don't leave those battery packs plugged in. But we don't know for sure. So thanks for asking, but yeah, we don't know. Okay. Okay, I think I covered everything, you guys. We gave out prizes for the card challenge last week. So you guys always want to watch for those. Those are fun. I love, love, love seeing what you make. So that's cool. I think I am ready to flip my camera around. I'm getting a little nasally now, which I knew was going to happen. So just bear with me, and maybe my sniffles that might come. I don't know. I'm going to flip my camera around, and we are going to take a look at these new online exclusives. Yay! Yeah, Noreen says, I've heard you have to be careful of those battery packs. Yeah, right, Kathleen? It is scary. It's very scary. And so here's another thing I probably shouldn't tell anybody, but Fred, who is the guy who's been, over the last few years, we've taken a room at a time and had it remodeled. This is a very, very old house. It's 123 years old. And it was not really in very good shape. So Fred has been kind of remodeling the last couple of years. He's my handyman. And he said that he actually wakes up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat about our house, because when he remodeled my office, he tore down a wall. So we had a tiny little bedroom next to this room. And when he tore down the wall, he found a live wire in the wall, like a wire that had no cover on the end of it that was live. Like if you touch it, it would shock you. So he said, my house scares the beep out of him. That's what he said. He says he loses sleep about it. And then he tells me he has anxiety. And I said, Fred, I don't lose sleep about it. You can't live your life like that. Right? Because I'm that person that goes, it's fine. Everything's fine. We'll be fine. Right? And he goes, well, I do. I worry about it. And I said, and that's why you have the anxiety. Because I don't have the anxiety. So we laughed, and then he went downstairs shaking his head like I'm a lunatic. But I mean, you can't live your life worrying about that. If you worried constantly like that, you would probably like crawl up in a little fetal whatever on the floor, right? Because it's really dangerous to go any place in your car, right? You just can't. Nancy, exactly. You can't constantly worry about stuff because it will cripple you. So I had a little chat with Fred about his anxiety. I don't think it worked. Yeah, Kathleen said she had live wires at her old house too. I know. Yeah, because people remodel that don't know what they're doing, right? A million years ago. So we don't worry about things like that. And then he like grilled me. We're on the second floor and our bedroom's down the hall. And he said, do you have a way to get out that window? Yes, Fred. We have one of those ladders under the bed that it's on chains, and it hooks over the window, and you throw it out the window and you can get down. It's like, oh, that makes me feel so much better. I said, good. I'm glad I could help him. Fred, he's wonderful. We love Fred. You know what? I'll tell you one more little very short story. Fred came over here last weekend, Saturday morning. I watched the babies, right? Haley dropped him off at like 7:15 in the morning, and I was half asleep. And I just realized that I didn't have any juice. I had a tablespoon of milk left. I didn't really have anything for them to eat. And when Fred got here at like 7:30, he's like, how are you doing? I'm like, oh, I don't have anything to feed these kids. And he goes, you want me to run to the store? That's my handyman. Like, he offered to go buy groceries for me. He's the nicest man ever. Hang on. Here comes the too much talking, right? So, I love him. He's great. I'm very, very, I know. Judy says Fred is a keeper. I am so lucky to have found him because he only charges $50 an hour. Who does that? And he does good work, and he's very conscientious. And I'm the person who he says, Kelly, we need to go shopping for a front door for your house. And I said, nope, we don't. You just pick something out. And he's like, oh my gosh, I'll ask my wife. You ask your wife. She's done well by me. He picks out all this stuff and it's fantastic. What color do you want to paint the wall? I don't care. Whatever you think. He does a great job. And he loves me because he says I'm so easygoing. And I really am. So Christine says, forget Steve, send Fred her way. I get it, Christine. Hang tight, you guys. I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to cough here in a second, so just bear with me. Oh, I have to tell you guys too. Oh, my thing is falling down. My stand is like not staying up where it belongs, you guys. So I'm going to jiggle you a little bit. Hang on. I have my pliers. I've got to pull you up and I've got to tighten this thing up. So just hang on. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, I don't think I can. That's another thing. I've lost most of my strength because of my arthritis, I think. Okay, that's better. Whew. All right, there, I was strong enough. Yay, Kelly. Okay, let me make sure this is straight because I hate it when it's crooked, right? It's weird. Okay, we did it. I'm going to take my coat off because I'm starting to get hot. It's warm up here, although it was a really nice weekend. Okay, look at this. Did you guys see this yet? This is translucent florals. This is a brand new stamp set in the holiday mini catalog. Look at these images. They are so beautiful. I love this kind of image. And there's matching dies. We just released as an online exclusive this matching paper. Look it. It's so pretty. Yeah, so here we go. Look at this. This paper is gorgeous. It's so pretty. And this is in our online exclusives. So if you go to my online store and you click on menu at the top or three little lines from an iPad, it's going to have a drop-down menu and it will show online exclusives. And we have a whole bunch of stuff in there that is not in any catalog. Look at how pretty. I just love this paper. So we'll be doing something with this probably next week. Not tonight. I didn't have time to work with it. I want to show you where this is. So let me see if I can do this without messing up too much. Here it is. Okay, ready? So this is the Stampin' Up website. Let me make sure I'm in the screen. I am. Let me get this out of there. That's the light up above. Okay, so over here are the three little dots. And if you click on those, it's a menu. Here is online exclusives. See online exclusives? You click on that. Maybe. Oh, it won't go there. Well, I've already done it because we're here. And then right here, it says view 3090. Click on that 90. Now what that's going to do is it's going to put everything on the page, 90 items on this page. Here's that delightful floral. And here's the new silver and gold adhesive back paper. Here's that new tartan foil. We've also got Shining Christmas, which is a specialty paper. And we've got the Christmas Everywhere kit, Traditions of St. Nick paper. These are all brand new. And let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, remember the one horse open sleigh? Here's the stamp set. Here's the bundle and that beautiful paper. So here's all our online exclusives. Now, I don't know if this other thing that I've got here is only available to demonstrators. Let me look. Oh, remember this leaf fall 3D embossing folder? That is online only. It's not in the catalog. We've got some logo ware, some cups. Those are really nice cups. They keep everything cold. Here comes all our kits and some circle punches. I was going to show this to you guys, but maybe this is only available to demonstrators. This is the new Heartfelt Hexagon Punch and the Heartfelt Hexagon Stamp Set. Oh, I thought this was available to everybody. I could be wrong. But anyways, I thought it was an online exclusive. Do you guys know? Like, somebody tell me. But I wanted to share with you what I do with my punches. They come in this bag, right? And I cut the label for the name of them off, and I just put a piece of tape over it, and I tape it on there so I know what this is called. I just find that really helpful because I can't remember, you know, like I can't remember a lot of things. So that really helps me out. Okay, I'm going to go back to my screen over here. Let's see if that works. Look you guys, I did it. Lots of times that doesn't work well for me. So, oh, I wanted to tell you, remember last week when my live was tall instead of wide like it is tonight, and I couldn't get my screen to flip? So, here's what was wrong. It was a glitch. And one of my team members, Danny, I knew she was having problems with YouTube not flipping her phone also. And what I had to do was sign out of YouTube and sign back in, and the whole problem was corrected. The dumbest thing ever. But that's technology. That's exactly what happened. And why it did stupid things, we don't know. But it just happens, and it's very frustrating, right? So if anybody else is having that problem, that's what happened. So I think what I'm going to do here first, where did my other card go? We are going to work with this beautiful Halloween paper. I've got a fun card to make with you. And, oh, I wanted to show this to you guys. This is super, super fun. This is glow-in-the-dark paper. Now, the glow-in-the-dark paper is out of stock. Like, we ran out of it immediately, which is terribly frustrating, right? I'm going to take a look and see when it's coming back in. So just hang tight here. Get a drink. What are you guys drinking tonight? I'm drinking my strawberry lemonade. And I'm going to look at, where is my list? Workshop, customer, modify existing. I don't know what happened to my inventory status. There it is. I don't know where it went, but it's there now. So the glow-in-the-dark paper will be back the week of October 2nd. This is worth stocking up on. So this paper is super, super fun. And if you just give me a second here, what you do is, of course, it has to be exposed to light. So I'm going to just take it right over here and put it up to my little light. And then I'm going to turn off my light. So give me a second. Oh, let me do that also with, here's my glow-in-the-dark. These are my glow-in-the-dark bats and ghosts. Also, I'm going to just put them up to the light there. I'm going to turn off all the lights so you can see this because it's really, really cool. Can you see that? Look at how these glow in the dark. Aren't they fun? So like I said, we're out of this right now, but it is worth it that once it comes back in the week of October 2nd to order some extras because you're going to be able to have it forever. And it is, I think it's just really fun. I think it's going to be fun to give cards to the kids. Even the adults are going to get a kick out of this. Oh, let me put my thing back. Isn't it cool, you guys? I know. I thought, oh, it's going to be dark out tonight. I can show them this stuff. So we've got the bats and the ghosts. Whoops. Let me see if I can get this back in here. I'm probably going to use it so I could leave it out. And this glow-in-the-dark paper, which is really fun. This is all 6x6. You get 8 sheets of it. And I don't know how much it costs. Oh, I have it right here. I can show you this catalog now. Glow-in-the-dark paper is $7. But yeah, super, super fun. I thought you guys would really like that. Okay, so my class for this month uses the Bag of Bones, which the dies are on back order right now. But by the time I need this class to go out, they're going to be back the week of September 11th. So this class is, I don't remember the date I put on it, but it'll be going out after that so I can get these items in. I did have the glow-in-the-dark paper included in here, but I substituted the vanilla and black gingham ribbon because the paper won't be in time for me to include it in this class. So I just want to let you guys know that. But here's that Halloween paper. And this is called Them Bones 12 by 12 paper. Super, super cute paper. And of course, you know, Stampin' Up! Usually does something that makes it versatile. It doesn't have to be all about Halloween, with some really cool prints that you can use for just fall. Excuse me. Excuse me. But really, really cool paper. And of course, the dies that go with this set will cut out the dog, the cat, and the skeleton guys. So this is some really cool paper. So we're going to use that on our card. And if you're not into Halloween, don't worry about it. You can use this layout for any type of card. There are 31 different dies in this set of dies. Just tons and tons of things. A little fence. You've got a label in here. There's all the bones and the dog and the cat. There's a moon. There's bats. There's this like doorway, or it could be like, what are those? It's not a mausoleum, is it? You know, spooky stuff. Okay. Here's the stamp set. And I've got the black and white gingham here, but you can certainly use the, you know what? I should use the other one. Let me grab that. I didn't think about it. Hang on. Yeah, this will work just fine. This is a little bit, I'll show you the difference. One is vanilla. Let me get some white here. One is vanilla and black, and one is black and white. This one is a little bit wider. So we're going to use that. That's a better idea. I'm going to take these glasses off and put my regular glasses on so I can see. And here comes my stamp set. I've got everything mounted here. And grab all my pieces. All right. We've got all the things going on here. Let me put this aside. Oh, this stamp set, by the way, has 23 different images in it. And we're going to be using the stylish shapes. So I'm going to get one of my piercing mats out here and my scissors, and we'll probably be using dimensionals and my glue and my bone folder and my take your pick tool. So we got all the goodies out here. Get this ready to go. Oh, I see. We've got people drinking tea. My mom likes to drink sweet tea, so I bought a couple of those bottles of sweet tea that you can get at the gas station. Yes, that's good stuff too. Okay. Our card base is 4 1/4 by 11, and I've already scored it at 5 1/2, and this is Starry Sky, which is a coordinating color with our designer series paper. So we've got that ready to roll. Then we've got a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of basic white tombstone. There you go. Crypt. That was it. Crypt. Yes. Okay, so let me bring this back here. Crypt. I wasn't sure the name of that. Crypt. This can be a tombstone. Tombstone, right? Or a label. It could be a label. It could be a tombstone. All kinds of good stuff in here. There's a bow tie. There's hats. There's cowboy boots. Super, super cute and fun. And I think, let me show you this. I think I already, I did this for a blog hop. This is a floating element. And it's on my blog. You can find that right here, www.AStampAbove.com. How to do this. There's a video. But look at his little hat. Isn't that cute? And, oh, I have a private tutorial that I give out as a gift when you place an order with me. And that has another Bag of Bones card in it where he's got cowboy boots and a cowboy hat, I'm pretty sure. That's super cute too. But how fun is that, right? Okay. Let me set that aside. I chose 2 pieces of the designer series paper, and I am going to use the bats that look like houndstooth. And then this particular page, which is just the back of the bat. So this was one piece and I cut it apart. I'm going to use both sides, and these are both 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. So what we're going to do here is we're going to, let me think about this a little bit. We are going, we're going to put our cardstock aside and we're going to color our ribbon. That's what we're going to do. So I am going to kind of do a zigzaggy thing with my ribbon. So I just want to kind of see how much do I need. And then I'll tell you guys, because we're going to put it under this circle. So I'm just going to kind of do this. Then I'll measure it for you. Oh yeah, that's going to be perfect. Get my ribbon scissors out here. Put those back, right, you guys? Otherwise I'll use them for paper. And my ribbon is 11 to 12 inches long. That'll work good. So I'm going to take my light Starry Sky Stampin' Blend marker and I'm going to color my ribbon. And I love this stuff because you can make it any color you need. And I just thought this would look cool if it matched my card base. And it also tones the checkered pattern down a little bit. And I like that too. And this goes through to the other side. I'm just doing the edges here that I kind of missed. But it bleeds right through, which is great because it's super simple, right? We're going to set that aside and let it dry. Oh, what did Sylvia say? Wonder if you could use a wobble on the head. On the head of what? On the head of the skeleton? Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. I love that idea. Yes, I'm sure you could. That's a great idea, Sylvia. Yeah. Okay. This piece, I'm going to grab my smoky slate ink. I wasn't sure which colors I was going to use. I'm going to grab my real red ink and my black ink. Okay, so we've got smoky slate here. I'm going to take my, oh, this is my skeleton. Let's see. Do I want to do that or do I think I want, no, I'm going to go ahead and do this one. So what I'm contemplating is you've got a skeleton with the head and the body, and then you've got all these arms and legs. So you can make your skeletons do anything you want them to do. We're going to keep it clean tonight, okay? This is a family program, but let's be real. You could do some pretty funny things with these skeletons. And funny wouldn't be obscene, but I know how some people think. So I'm going to put my little skeleton guy on here with my smoky slate. And then I'm going to come in with the beret. And the cool thing about the beret is it also has a little mustache and a little scarf on here, like a bandana scarf. So you need to get, I need to maybe stick my head in here, so hang tight. I want to make sure this lines up perfectly. I think I did it. I did, you guys, woohoo! So he's got a little mustache, he's got a little scarf on, he's got a cute little beret on there. And next, I need my little heart, and all of these stamps are in this set. So you've got so many things to pull from. Kelly, how long does it take the ribbon to dry? Well, it's dry. That's it. It's dry. It gets a little stiff when it's dry because it has alcohol in the marker. It's dry. We're dry. It's super fast. So that's another thing I love about alcohol markers. That was a really, really good question, Trisha. I like that one. He's French. Exactly, Marilyn. He's French. And now we're going to come in here and we're going to put a little heart in here. Okay. And next we are going to take that little rose. We've got this little rose. And we're going to put that in his hand. Just like that. And if you want to, you could color in the end of the rose. You could make it red if you wanted to. I'm just going to leave it like it is. So this is my little guy. Super cute, quick and easy. Let me get these out of here so I don't throw my card in them. And then I've got some scraps here. So I've got, oh, and then I had some pieces that I die cut. Now I don't know where they went. So hang on. Oh, here they are. I got it. Okay, so I have, this is just a scrap of the paper, and I'm going to stamp my words on here. So they're going to be blue. And the words that I'm going to use says bonjour. Little play on words there. Not bonjour, but bonjour. And we're going to stamp that, whoops, right on our designer series paper. So I have that done. That's where the stylish shapes are going to come in. And we're going to grab this little banner die. Oh, look, I lost my other banner die. Molly was here doing some die cutting for my kits that went out last week, and now I can't find this die. And I'm not blaming her because I might have taken it and done something with it. But yeah, I lost the one that fits in here. So that makes me sad because I use that one a lot. And I actually have 2 packs of these so that you can die cut 2 at a time. Yeah. So it's like, way to go, Kelly. I'm sure I misplaced it, not Molly. So here we go. We're going to pin that down. We're going to run this through our die cutting machine. And I have that done. Isn't that cute? I know it might be hard to see on the camera, but it looks really good. Trust me. I'll put this back in here. And then for the circle, you guys, we used the second from the largest circle from the stylish shape. So that's what die cut our white circle. Okay, now we're going to put our card together. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add my ribbon behind this. And I like to do that with a little bit of seal. And I'm going to look at my guy. I'm just going to put some seal here and here. I see it sticking over here a little bit. I'm just going to fold that over so it's not showing on the front. And then I like to do this from the front so I can see what's happening here. And you can pull this off and readjust it if you need to. So that's another thing I really like about using the seal, to wiggle this around and make it go where I want it to go. And I think that looks pretty good, right? I like that. And I'm going to trim this one. And I'm going to trim this one off just a little bit. There we go. So here's my guy. Put some dimensionals on here. And I might do a couple more here because this is kind of a big piece. Okay. Now we're going to go back to this. We started this, then we ran away from it. This piece, and again, these are 3.5 by 4 3/4. I'm going to do at an angle, just like this. Okay. And then we're going to come in with this piece, and we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to angle it. Now, if you notice, this tip is almost there, that one's almost there, that one's almost there. And I did the same thing with the layer underneath. Tip, tip, tip. So you want to make sure that it all stays on the paper. But I like that. And do you guys recognize this layout at all? Because I just used it. And I'll show you that card too. And I love doing layouts. That's one of the big things that we do on Stamp Happy Academy with our live classes, is we take a layout and we make several cards with it to show you the, how diverse they can be, even if it's the same thing. And I'm going to put my guy right about over here. And then I'm going to come in. This little piece right here is 1/2 inch by 2 1/4. And you can just grab any little scrap. But I'm going to take my bonjour and I'm going to layer it over this just to give it a little bit more, make it more. That's what I want to say. So a little bit of glue on the bottom part of this bonjour. And I'm just going to set it on this little piece. And it just adds a really nice interest. It's so much nicer with these 2 than it would be with 1. And then we're going to set it right down in here. And we're going to do that with, I'm going to put 1 dimensional on the back over here. And then I'm going to put a little glue on this side because we already have this layer on a dimensional. So I don't want it to get too big. I do that just like this. I'm going to put it on here straight. Let's try to get it straight, Kelly. There we go. What do you guys think? And now I thought I'd come in and add some little bats. And how about a little glow-in-the-dark bat up here? And oops, that one's getting away from me. How about a little glow-in-the-dark bat right here? And we'll put another one maybe right over here. Do you guys want me to turn the lights off so you can see this? Ah. Oh, put him on a wobbler. I certainly could have done that. That would have been cute too. Good idea. Let me turn my lights off. I got lots of lights on in here. Oh, that one didn't go off. Come on, you little bugger. Oh, I turned it off, then I didn't. Turned it off, then I didn't. Here we go. It's like a spooky night in here. Ready? Ah. Let me get some light on my bats. Then they get really bright if you put them up to the light. Look at that. Oh, spooky. Oh, now I can't see. There we go. Okay. Lights, camera, action. Oh, that's a wrong light. Hang on. This turns different colors. Okay. There we go. All right, so we've still got it inside here. So let's take care of that. Where did my white layer go? Right here. So I've got this little piece to go on the inside of my card. And there's also a nice happy Halloween in here. So I thought I'll stamp the happy Halloween with the black. I'll put that right here. Yep, that looks good. Then I'll do some bats. Let me see. Oh, there's a couple bats in here. So I'll do one bat right over here. Maybe another bat right up here. Ooh, I like that. Okay, we're getting someplace here. And then I'm just going to lay this on here. And I've got this crazy little skeleton dog, right? And I'm going to put this right down here. Ha! How funny is that? Okay, and Sharon said you could cut the circle out using the paper that glows and use the black ink. Would you see it on black ink? I think you probably would. I think you would. That would have been a good idea too. I like all your ideas, guys. I'm going to put this up just a little bit so my dog isn't just like hanging out there in thin air. Okay, where'd my card go? Right here. Good grief. Now, I'm going to have a whole bunch of Halloween cards ready to go when the time comes, which makes me very happy because I keep making them. You guys know I love Halloween, right? Have you seen those blow-up alien things where you put this suit on and it blows up and then it looks like there's an alien that's carrying you around? Well, I did that last year and scared the bejesus out of Valerie. It was a huge granny fail. It was pretty funny because Jared caught it all on videotape. But then I blew that thing up and oh no, I have a Grinch that I ride around. The Grinch rides next to me in my Explorer as I drive around during the month of October. So that's my fun. That's what I do. This is 2.5 by 6. And yeah, I wore the blow-up alien suit last year and I ran around the side of the house. Val was on the front porch. I ran around the side of the house and I was like yelling. And it totally looks like this alien is like got me and he's running with me, only it's really me. And I'm like, oh no, oh no. And Valerie looked at that and just started crying hysterically. Granny, Granny. Oh my gosh. It was a total granny fail. It was horrible. I was horrible, but it was really funny. I know, that's a bad granny. Okay, and I want to do my envelope too because, gosh, why not? Here goes my little dog right down here. Yay! There's dogs. There's a dog. There's a cat. You've got the eat, shriek, and be scary. No bones about it. You're a sweet friend, boo to you, bonjour, and happy Halloween. So lots and lots of fun in here. Lots of fun. And there's my cute little Halloween card. And I'm going to show you, where's my other project? Right here. Okay. Do you guys remember this, right? This is the same layout. And I made a totally different card with it. And this is actually the template that I made for a Stamp Happy Live layout class. And so this was the template, and then I make cards using all kinds of different stamp sets and different labels and dies and all the good things. So what I like to do when I'm designing cards is I like to make a layout, and then I go, okay, I'm going to use this stamp set and this set of dies, and now I'm going to start creating. And that's how I come up with some just really fantastic ideas. And it helps get my creative juices flowing. I have you guys ask me frequently, how do you get your ideas? My ideas come from a million different places, but this is one of the great ways to get your creativity flowing so that you can just have a session, right? Sit down and make a ton of cards, and I love doing that. And by starting with a sketch, this is called a layout sketch. By starting with a sketch, you can really come up with some very cool ideas. So I also like to draw from our catalog. And my card that I made right here is designed around this. I just thought this was so cute. And so I took the circle, I took the, not twine, but I used ribbon behind it, and the bonjour with that little layer under there, and I made this. It's basically kind of the same. That's where my idea came for this part. So use your catalogs. You can get a lot of inspiration from them. Hang on, I got to take a drink again. Good grief. But lots of fun to go through your catalog and find a card that you like. And let's say this one. You've got this card, you like the layout, you like this label on there, you like the designer paper behind it, little sentiment here, but you don't have this. You can, of course, buy it, which is great. I love that. Don't get me wrong. But you could also maybe take the Hey Chuck set and cut out a chicken and put it on here. And you could cut, do a sentiments from there, put some embellishments on with some designer paper, and you can totally use this for a Hey Chuck card, which is, this is how we design. This is how we get different ideas. The catalog is a great resource for that. So I just wanted to let you know this same layout as this, two very different cards, and it all started right here. So there you go. And use up that DSP. I don't do Halloween, but I've got great ideas for other cards. Exactly, Esther, right? Halloween isn't for everybody, but you can take this idea and do it for something else. You can, that's the nice part about stamping, is you can make it your own and do what you need to do with it. Okay, hang tight. I'm going to set this stuff aside. I think I got everything that goes with this one. I'll put this back in here. Now, you guys know that when we get done tonight, on my blog, you're going to see a picture of this card and the next card we're going to make on the main page. It'll have little thumbnails. When you click on that, see more that's next to that picture. I'm going to have all the dimensions. I'll have still photos there. There will be a shopping list, which will tell you all the ink colors I use, the names of the papers, the names of the ribbon, and actually pictures of all the products I use to make this. When you click on the product, like let's say this Them Bones 12x12 Designer Series paper, it will actually take you right to my Stampin' Up! Store to that product, so you can see all the details about it. How many sheets do you get? What size is it? What colors coordinate with it? So that's a really good resource, and it's all on my blog right here. And by the way, when you place an order, if you use this host code, I really appreciate it. If your order is under $150, this host code helps me buy door prizes to give away. It helps me replenish my supplies, all kinds of good stuff. So here's my bag of bones. This card is just an extra idea This is my Bag of Bones kit class for the month of September. You're going to get a pack of the Designer Series paper. You're also going to get a collection of embossing powders. You're going to get black, white, and clear. We'll be using those in the class. It's all online. It comes to you in a PDF with a video for each one of the cards that are part of the class. It comes with envelopes. It's going to come with the bats and ghosts, glow-in-the-dark embellishments, and that, this actually has the black and white gingham ribbon in it. Doesn't matter. They're both nice. And then you can add on the Bag of Bones bundle if you don't have it. The kit with all of these goodies plus pre-cut cardstock for 8 cards, 4 different designs, you make 2 of each, is $63.50. And the price of that all comes with all this stuff that's added to the kit. You can add on the bundle for $62, or if you just want the PDF file for this online class, it's $20. And again, you'll find this on my blog. Look for this graphic, click on See More, and you'll get all the details and a place where you can click to register for the class. Once you fill out the registration, I will email you a PayPal invoice. You can pay your PayPal invoice with a credit card, a debit card. You don't have to have a PayPal account to do that. So I just want you to know that. Okay, next up. I've got this one hidden under my desk. So, have you guys seen this gorgeous oxidized copper specialty paper? This stuff is so very pretty. It's 12 by 12. It's one of our specialty papers. Look at how pretty this is. Oh, you get 2 sheets of each one. I want to say that it's $5, but I'm not sure. Let me see. I can look it up right in here. I should have had that written down, but I didn't. Oxidized paper. It's $8. $8, and you get 2 12 by 12 sheets. Now, this is specialty paper, so it's a little more expensive. But how pretty is that, right? Woo! Oh, Margaret says she's from Melbourne. Oh, I think I said that wrong. Melbourne, right? Is that how you say it, Margaret? Melbourne, Australia. Oxidized paper is on Courtney's list. Yay! Yeah, so I got to use it, and it is gorgeous. Let me set that aside. I've got my silicone craft mat here, the autumn leaves stamp set. Let me move my little measurement list over here. What is this? That's from my linen thread. I'll show that to you in a minute. I've got my black embossing powder. And again, this is, you get black, white, and clear embossing powder with that Bag of Bones kit. So, and I don't know if you've ever used embossing powder from other companies. I did several years ago. And I have to tell you that Stampin' Up's embossing powder is very top-notch, good quality. Some of the embossing powders that I bought before I became a demonstrator were, let me just say, really crappy. They didn't do a nice job of embossing. So I don't know if that's changed, but I just want you to know that our embossing powder is really, really high quality. I've also got the Wildlife Wonder stamp set here. So little story to go with this particular card. My buddy, Larry, who is from North Carolina, he is what I fondly refer to as my hillbilly. He comes up bear hunting every year. And Larry has, I don't know if he injured his back or if his back just deteriorated because he's a little older. And he had to have back surgery on Wednesday, which this was the opening of bear hunting in Wisconsin. And he drives all the way from North Carolina with his dogs to come hunting in Wisconsin. And so I was really sad that I wouldn't get to see Larry. We FaceTimed him from bear camp. I've been texting him pictures just because I know how much he's missing being here in Wisconsin. So I was hired for free to make Larry a get well card that everybody at bear camp could sign. And so I knew that this had to be a really special card because he's my special friend. So I used Wildlife Wonder because this is an amazingly well drawn bear. Like this bear looks really real. The owl is beautiful. The wolf is very realistic. And sometimes when we draw wildlife, they don't look that great. But this is a very, very nice bear. So I knew I had to use this. I also pulled in my autumn leaves dies, okay? And you guys remember that I made the autumn leaf card that I just had here and can't locate right at the moment. How does that even happen? I don't know. But it's here something. Oh, here it is. This card. Ah, yeah. So I pulled in the die set, but it does come as a bundle. You get the stamp set, which coordinates with the dies. Okay, but I'm only using the dies for this card. And the wanted to say dies. Now these dies are really cool. And I know this is backwards, so it's a little hard to read, but we've got feel better soon, you're too kind. And both of these have thin lettering and then a background lettering, which makes it so you can layer them. Then we also have happy birthday with the background, celebrate with a background, and then these little elements. There's a stem and a flower, stars, hearts, a little package, and a bow. So this set of dies is super, super nice. And I was going to make a happy birthday card, but I'm going to stick with the get well because the next time I need a man card, I am going to be able to have it ready to go. Courtney wants to know where in North Carolina. I don't know off the top of my head, but I know that they also bear hunt out on the coast in North Carolina. So that's all I know. I don't know, but I can find out for you. I didn't have to mail the card. So I've also got the Leaf Fall 3D embossing folder here. And this is a beautiful one. You can only find this online. It's called Leaf Fall 3D embossing folder. And of course, I'm bringing in my All About Autumn Designer Series paper because, well, why wouldn't you? This is going to be in next week, so don't panic, okay? A lot of the things that went on back order right away are coming back. So let me get out my layers here. This is actually going to be a tri-fold card. I told you it needed to be special, right? And I was not kidding about that. So let me get all my pieces in here. Let me see what I have in my little folder. And, okay. Now, I don't have the card anymore, so we're going to wing it here, you guys. So bear with me, okay? We've got our card base. This is copper clay. It is 5.5 by 8.5. We're just going to fold that and burnish that edge good. Now, what I thought of when they requested that I make a card for Larry is that I needed something with a pretty big signature area, right? Because there's going to be a lot of people signing it, the whole bear camp. So that's why I decided to do this trifold. I've got very vanilla here, and this is 5.25 by 8. And we're also going to fold that in half and burnish that edge good. Okay, so we've got these two layers. Then I have, hang on, I gotta pop my computer up. I've got my screen telling me to take my medicine, which is so thoughtful, isn't it? I know. Okay, we've got some brown here. This is going to go here, is going to go here. So this early espresso layer is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And then this goes someplace else. Oh, that goes on. Okay, I know what that's for. Early espresso. Then we've got the copper clay, and this is 3 3/4 by 5. We're going to put this layer through the embossing machine. So I'm going to throw this right in here, and I'm going to run this through my machine. Hang tight. Oops, I missed the plate. Get it together, Kelly. You can do it. Here we go. Here comes that beautiful fall leaves. Now this one is one of my favorite fall folders. I absolutely love this. Okay, so this one is going to go on this layer right here. So we can actually glue that down right now. Nanette says she is from the coast of North Carolina. Yay! I've heard it's beautiful. I've never been to the coast of North Carolina. One time when I was flying home from something, I don't even remember what it was, we flew through Raleigh. And I messaged my friend Larry and I said, Larry, I'm at Raleigh airport. We're going to be flying home pretty soon. He goes, you're going to be flying right over my house. I'll go outside on my front porch in that thick Southern accent and I will wave at y'all. It was pretty cute. Okay, so I want you guys to know that this card is going to open like this, okay? So we're going to set that aside for now. We've got a piece of this designer series paper. We need to cut this. So I'm going to cut this at 3 3/4 by 5. So I'm going to do the 3 3/4 first. And then I'm going to do the 5. And then we're also going to need a 1 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to cut it at 1 inch. This is just left from what I just did, by 5 1/4. Okay, so we're going to keep that handy. And is that all I need? I think that's all I need. Okay, let's move this back over here. We're going to do a little stamping right on our designer series paper. And you're like, Kelly, what are you talking about? That's crazy talk. Well, we need a bear because this is our bear hunter guide. Yes, Charlotte wants to know if this is a fun fold for all those times we put the front layer on the back of the card. Yes, indeed. You certainly could do that. I am going to rub my embossing buddy all over this front layer. I'm going to grab my Versamark ink and my very beautiful bear. And we're going to ink this puppy up. Lots of nice ink on there. Close up your ink pad. And we're going to stamp our bear right about here. Now I've got him kind of falling off the page a little bit here, and that's okay. Get that on there. And you can't see anything, right? But we're going to put some black embossing powder on here because I need my bear to be black. Oh, I missed his nose. Hang on. There we go. Look at that, right? Now you can still see the leaves through here, and I think that's part of the charm of this card. And I don't know why I thought of this, but I just thought that this is what it looks like in northern Wisconsin where I go hunting. It's beautiful. It's not quite this colorful yet, but it will be shortly. So here we go. Hi, Veronica. I'm glad you found me live too. We're going to heat set this. And I'm going to get a drink because I can multitask. And Vicky's here from South Carolina. Now it's starting to turn. I always like to kind of hold it up so I can see what's going on. You tip it in the light a little bit. You want to keep your heat tool moving along as it melts the embossing powder, because if you keep it on there too long, it'll like burn it off. One more go around. Make sure I got the edge over there good. What do you guys think? Is that pretty cool? Like, here's our bear going through the woods. Holy cow, that's a big bear too. Okay, next, I need a scrap Oh, I don't think I had a scrap out here. Hang on. I got to get a scrap of, oh, I locked my drawer so it wouldn't fall open. Problems, right? A scrap of copper clay. And I'm going to do the same thing to a great guy. And that's from my Wildlife Wonder stamp set. We're going to stamp that right on here. We are going to, oh, I forgot to do my embossing buddy. Hang on. Well, there, I just wrinkled my paper, but it's just a scrap, right? It'll be okay. Do this. We're going to grab that powder again. I like to put my powder in these big dishes, but we do have a tool, toolkit, an additions toolkit, I think it's called, that has a tray in it that you can use. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to heat set that. And that's where our nested dies come in. These are the nested essential dies. I love the banners in here. So once you heat set this, we're going to take the second from smallest banner out and we're going to die cut this, okay? And I have already done that just to save a little bit of time. And here's my black embossed to a great guy. So we've got that. We're going to take some of the twine. This is our linen thread. I didn't want to put a bow on here because, well, it's for a guy. And while I have done that in the past, I don't think Larry's a bow type of guy. So we're not going to take his man card away by giving him a bow. Heaven forbid. And I just wrap this around here like 3-4 times, however much you have room for. And now I'm just going to tie it in a knot. And that's going to be manly enough, right? There we go. Okay, that's just a cool little element to this banner. And you can leave the ties a little bit longer if you want to, whatever makes you happy. We're going to put some dimensionals on the back of here. I'm going to do one here, and one over here. Okay, we're going to set that aside. Now we can take this and put it right on. Look at how pretty that side is, right? Oh my gosh, right? Ah! This paper, this autumn leaf paper is so pretty. And here we go. And again, all of these dimensions will be shown on my blog with pictures of this card. I did take some pictures of my other card, which is going to be just a little bit different, so I'll share that too. Okay, this is going to go on the front, and our card opens normal here. I've got that little bit bigger margin on my card front. I just really like how that makes everything pop when you've got a little bit more room around the sides. That early espresso layer was 3 7/8 by 5 1/8 instead of 4 by 5 1/4, and I just like that look. Okay, we're going to set that aside for a second. Now, our inside. Okay, our inside opens like this. So we're going to take this piece and we're going to put it right over here. And that's just going to be a nice little decoration inside. If you want to stamp a sentiment on the inside of the card, you can. But again, I needed this to have a lot of room to write for our whole hunting group to be able to sign Larry's card. Get this in here straight. There we go. Okay. All right. This is going to go. Now remember, this opens backwards. Oops, this opens backwards. We're going to put this inside our card, just like this. So remember I said it was going to be kind of fancy, and it is, but it's still very masculine. Okay, so here's the front, here's the inside. What? Yeah, right? We have some more things to do. hang on to your horses. So here's where that beautiful oxidized paper comes in. What was that called again? Hang on, I'm going to drag it out here. Oxidized copper, 12 by 12 paper, and our leaf dies. So I've got, there's this leaf. We're going to do that. And we're going to do this little leaf right here. And we'll do one of these. So we've got those 3 leaves here. And then we're going to use the Feel Better Soon and the outline for that, or the bigger layer is a good way to put it. So, did I have a scrap of early espresso here? Hang on. Early espresso. Here comes a scrap. And I think that's it. Let me lock that drawer again so it doesn't catch me when I back up. So the bigger Feel Better Soon is going to get die cut out of this. The smaller, more detailed is going on that oxidized specialty paper. And we are also going to die cut one of these big ochre maple leaves. I never know. Somebody told me what they were and I can't remember. And then we're going to do one of these leaves on here, one of these leaves on here. I've got this all die cut, and here it comes. So here's that leaf. Here's my Feel Better Soon. It'd be a really good idea to put that on the self-adhesive sticker paper. That would have been a great idea. I didn't think of it. And then we've got this one and this one. And this is how we're going to jazz up Larry's card. So let me move all these things out of the way. I'm just going to set them over here and not lose them. And we're going to glue this on. So I love this. And again, this die set is called Wanted to Say dies. It's got celebrate, happy birthday, get well soon, you're too kind. Lots of good things in it. Oh, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take our silicone craft sheet, and we're going to put some glue out there. I've got a sponge dauber, and I'm just going to tap up that glue. You don't want it to be too gluey. Now, you don't want this to move, because if it moves, then you're going to stick it in the glue that you're tapping on here. That's getting on the adhesive sheet, the silicone craft sheet. So you want to be careful about that. We have this glued up nicely. We're going to put it right on here. Oh my gosh, this couldn't have gone any better. If you have glue on your fingers, it's probably going to stick to you, so just be prepared for that. Look how pretty that is. What do you guys think? Ah, I know, right? I'm getting all kinds of nice comments. Thank you so much. Okay, now, you can let this dry and just peel it off with your finger, or you can go wash it. And I like to wash these out so I can use them again. Otherwise, they get real sticky, and then they're like sticking your paper. And you're going to use this for your really delicate stuff. So if this gets real sticky, it's going to stick to it and like kind of probably tear it. So I just want to let you know, you can wash your sponge daubers. Let me put these away here. And now here's our card. Now we're going to do some things. We're going to get this guy ready. And I am going to put a couple leaves on, let's see, where do I want to go with this? I want to go with, I'm going to go with this one on the inside. So I'm going to go with this green one and this oxidized specialty paper. And again, this was the back side of that autumn leaves paper. That's where I've got that from. I'm going to take these two, and I'm just going to add a little bit of glue here. I'm going to try to hold them like I want them. Probably like this. And I'm going to put my label right up here. So I think that this will go good. Let's see if they stick. Did I get the glue in the right spot? I think so. And then we're going to do this. Does anybody see my take your pick tool? There it is. Okay. Here we go. Put this right up here. Okay, so like, is that not just really cool, right? Oh, it's a little crooked. Hang on, there we go. There's that. And I got a little glue on the back there. I gotta be careful. Then I'm gonna take this leaf and I'm gonna put it right in here. I think, let me just feel that out for a minute. Let's see what I'm gonna do here. We're gonna take this and we're gonna put this. Do I wanna put this right over here? I think maybe I do. I wanna put this right here. And then I'm gonna bring my leaf in. Right here? Yep. Whoops. Looks good. Let me push that down. Okay. And here's our amazing card, you guys. For my friend, Larry. What do you think? Isn't that cool? We can't forget our envelope, right? So I wasn't sure with my card if I should do this on the envelope flap or if I should do this on the envelope flap. What do you guys think? Which one? The metallic side or the leaf side? You tell me. While you're doing that, I didn't know if I wanted to use the brushed metallic adhesive dots or if I wanted to use these neutrals adhesive dots. I love both of them. And this is kind of a copper color, so that would look really nice with the copper, but it would also look good with these coppers. So you guys tell me which one you want here. Leaf, oh, we've got leaf type, metallic, green, leaf side. Oh my gosh, so many. Metallic, metallic, metallic. I think I might go with leaf, green. Okay, I'm gonna just pick one. I'm just gonna, hang on. We're gonna do our embellishments first. Let's go with this down here. This is just gonna add a little bit of bling that'll sparkle, right? Like just a little bit of bling. I like that, right? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna close my eyes. Oops, let's turn this over. I'm closing my eyes and I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna pick one. Green. We're gonna go with the green. Okay. Let's get this on here. It's green side. We said green, right? Thank you guys for your input. It was kind of, yeah, up in the air. We had lots of leaf, lots of green. Mary Lynn says that's impressive. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate that. I know. And you know, I made this card. It was probably about 1 o'clock in the morning when I started on it. You guys know that I'm a night owl, right? I pulled a lot of late nights last week trying to get ready to be gone for the weekend. Good grief. One night I was up till 4:30. Don't worry, I get enough sleep. That's one thing I do, make sure I get enough sleep. So you guys get up at 4 or 5 in the morning. I don't. Let's be perfectly clear about that. Okay, so here's pretty much the card that I made Larry. Now, on Larry's card, I used the inside. I used this paper in here instead of this embossing folder. And then I thought of the embossing folder. And I thought, oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. I have to show you guys that. So on my blog, there's going to be a picture of the inside of Larry's card. So you can see exactly what I did. I changed this around, put a leaf down here. It'll be just a little bit different. But this left a lot of room for our whole group to be able to write a message to Larry, right? He's going to love it. I just know it. He's the kind of guy that appreciates that stuff. So we've got this one. And then we've got our fun little layout card that we did with the no bones about it, right? Here's the layout. Super cute card. I love these. The designer series paper. Okay, you guys, what you guys thought, right? Oh, did I use my ribbon scissors to cut the paper? Dang it. I try to be good, Mary. I try to be good. Thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun stamping with you tonight. What time is it? It's 8:35. I didn't do too bad, right? I thought, oh, this is going to take me so long, but it didn't. It was pretty decent. Thank you guys so much for stamping with me tonight. Please make sure you give me a thumbs up. Share this video. I always appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's always fun to get a notification when I'm going to be live. And if you need a mini catalog, you guys, there's so much fun stuff in here. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would really love to earn your business. You won't be disappointed. I take very good care of all of my customers. And if you want the best of all worlds, join my team. You get a 20% minimum discount on all of the stuff, and you get to be part of something so much bigger. I have a team meeting tomorrow night. We have a fabulous technique that's going to be demonstrated by one of my team members. I'm excited. Wendy's on here tonight. She's going to be doing a demonstration. And yeah, everybody can come to the team meeting. It's via Zoom, so that's a lot of fun. You get a free membership to the Stamp Happy Academy and so much more. If you've ever thought about it and you're like, oh, I don't know, just give it a try. You will absolutely love being a part of my team. I guarantee it. And again, thank you guys so much for taking time out of your weekend to spend tonight with me. I always have so much fun, and you're always so gracious. I just want you to know how much I appreciate you. Attitude of gratitude, right? Absolutely. Okay, if there's anything I can do for you guys, let me know. I love hearing from you. I love seeing what you're making. I'll probably do another card challenge soon. I do have a card challenge that, you know, you can add your cards to at any time. We've already drawn for a prize winner, but we still love to see what you're making on my Facebook page. You'll find my blog here. Online store links are there. Lots of good videos. There's years and years of good videos. I've been doing this for 19 years. So that's a lot of stamping content. You guys have yourselves a wonderful week. I will see you back here next Sunday, provided I don't get hung up north in northern Wisconsin. That's always kind of an iffy thing because we don't know when our day is going to end when we're hunting. You just don't know what's going to happen. So, but as of right now, I do plan on being back here Sunday evening. I am live in the catalog kickoff on Thursday. I don't remember what time. Let me see if I've got it written down here in my schedule. And I think I do. Hang on. Thursday at 10 a.m. Central Time, I will be live in the catalog kickoff. If you have not joined that, you're going to love it. I guarantee you it is worth every penny of $15. So, hi, Diana Lobbs. Happy to see you. Joe's on here. Michelle, Judy, Esther, Joanne. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Thanks to everybody. Have yourselves a great week. Bye-bye.